What's up, Jay's Life? It's your boy Jalen, and I'm back with another video today. Now guys, before we get started, if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Turn your post notifications on for future content. And yeah, go check out my last video because it was just my workout. It was my workout routine, dude, because I've been in the gym for like the past week and a half. You know, I've been going at it. You know, them weights ain't got, you know what I'm saying? I'm ripping them weights up, ripping myself up. But anyway, guys, yeah, go check out that last video. It was just my workout routine. And yeah, stay tuned for future content. But today, guys, we finna talk about when I lost my virginity. Now, I don't know about y'all, a lot of y'all, but I was 17 when I lost my virginity. So this is like 2 years ago. I'm 19 now. This is like 2 years ago. So, long story short, guys, I had a truck, right? And I had a girlfriend. So, how did this happen? Okay, it was a school day, right? So, I took us to school, and I would drop her off home, and I would go back to my house and, you know what I'm saying, freshen up or either get ready for work. So, this specific day, I didn't have work, and so school was over, right? And mind you, me and the girl was arguing. Like that day, me and the girl was arguing all that day. We had got to argument. It was like one of them petty little arguments. So me and her was arguing, bro. So after school, I dropped her off home, and I went home to get like freshen up so that I can go back to her house, because we were going like, I think we're going to talk out, I don't know, long story short, I was going to go home. I dropped her off to her house, I came home, and then I got freshened up. But when I came back, I was in trouble around that time. I used to get in trouble. I don't know if y'all parents did this, but when I was in trouble, my dad used to like take my truck, or he'd be like, well, since you got something, like if I did something, he'd okay, you ain't getting your truck, or you ain't going out, you gonna go to school, come home, and that's it. And so I think it was a situation like that. So long story short, dude, I ended up not being able to go back to her house. So me and her would stay arguing over the phone. So that night came, it had became like late night, bro. It was like 12 o'clock it was like 12 at night, bro. So this was a school night. So it's like 12 o'clock, and me and her finally like, I guess we was at that petty stage where we were just like, oh, let's break up. I guess that was the conclusion that came to our head, like, we gonna break up. But one of them petty breakup, bro, y'all know y'all ain't gonna really break up. That's the kind of breakup it was. So, long story short, bro, what was it? I went to her house. We came to agreement. We was like, we gonna break up. So I said, okay. But when I dropped her off to her house, I remember I had left my backpack over at her house, bro. So my excuse to be able to go back, to like go over there so I can see her and we can make it up, was to be like, oh, I'm coming to get my backpack. So she was like, cool, your backpack gonna be outside. So at like 12 at night, guys, I drove over there. I got in the truck, but I snuck out the window, guys, because I was gonna get caught by I snuck out the window. So I got over there. Now mind you, when I pulled up, bro, her street is like black, but her house light was on, like on her porch. So I'm looking up there, and I don't see my backpack, and I don't see my backpack nowhere outside. So then, like, a few seconds later, I guess she saw me pull up, because she came out. And so she came out with my backpack, and she walked up to my truck, and she was just like, hey, here. But she was still standing there, so you could tell she wanted to say something else, but she just trying to find out how she wanted to say it. And guys, I was not breaking, because mind you, I had a lot of pride, so I was like, I was not gonna break. Guys, if you really love a female, don't be trying that hard, because I was trying that hard, bro. That don't pay off in the end, bro. So, long story short, bro, she gave me my backpack, she stood there, and so we were just like, okay, so where's it gonna go from here? Because she was just standing there, and I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying, it was just awkward. So then she say something like, oh, so it's just gonna be over like that? So you just gonna throw all this away like that? So I was like, because guys, I didn't really want to break up with shorty. You know what I'm saying? I was hooked. So, hey, I said, nah, but so we worked out our problem, bro. So we got to the situation. It was like 12 o'clock, bro, but it got to that time where we were just like, I had opened up the truck, and we was like just hugging each other, making up, and you know, letting the appreciating the moment because we wasn't arguing no more. We had made up, so we just appreciating the moment. So it got to the awkward situation. It wasn't awkward, but we were just appreciating the moment. It was just quiet. We was hugging each other. You know, one of them kind of sentimental times. So, I ended up because, bro, mind you, bro, like I used to be a little horny dude, bro. So like my thing, just from hugging her, like my thing just, you know what I'm saying, go straight up, bro. Like like everything, bro. So I was like in my truck and she was leaning on me, right? And mind you, bro, stay tuned, bro, cause it's gonna get crazy when I tell y'all this. So, long story short, bro, that's good. She was in some shorts, bro. You know what I'm saying? She was looking all scrumptious and cute and stuff. So, as I'm holding her, I'm having, you know what I'm saying, holding the little booty, rubbing on her, you know what I'm saying? So I'm already up, bro. But I wasn't trying to do nothing. So, it wasn't that I was trying to do something, like I was planning to do something. But it was just that time. And so, I guess she felt it. She was like, so she like leaned up and she looked at me. And she was just like smiling. So I'm just like, what? So then I guess she thought it was cute. So you know she kissed the boy. So you know she pulled my face and you know what I'm saying, we smooching, dog. So you know what I'm saying, it kind of led from there. Cause I ain't gonna lie, before that time, I ain't gonna get too off topic, but before that time, bro, let me know if I'm the only one who thought that when it happened. Before I lost my virginity, I was like, when it happened, it's just supposed to go romantic like a movie. And I overthought the whole process, guys. Don't do that, bro. But cause it's just gonna go naturally the way it go. It's just gonna be, you know, it's gonna happen, and it's gonna be like the first time as always. But it's not a bad thing. Anyway, that was my experience. It wasn't a bad thing, dude. So we kissing now. I'm halfway in my truck because mind you, when I was holding her, I had my truck door open and she was just leaned in the whole time hugging me, and I was holding her and stuff like that. So when we started kissing, she leaned me down. But look, fellas, it was my first time, but I did not want to be in the, look, I was not going to want to be on the bottom. And I knew it was going to happen. Like, once we started kissing, no one was out there, Well, at least I thought no one was out there. So, mind you, we doing what we doing. She ended up on the bottom. I had a truck with, like, in the middle part, it's like a 3-people seat. So, like, it's this middle thing, and you can lift it up, and it'd be like a 3-row seat. And then it had the back seats. So I was in the front seat and I pulled the thing, or it was already up, something like that, because I just laid her down. And so when I was laying down, she leaning me down, I turned her over because I was not gonna be on the bottom, bro. So we get in the truck, bro. I closed the door, bro. And I'm tall as hell, bro. So like when I was in the truck, my feet was like not even touching. They was like, I was on my knees, like doing like what y'all call it, like female push-ups on my knees. That's how it was, because like literally my shoes were on the window and like my knees were on the seat, and like I had to like lean down, you know what I'm saying? It was awkward, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? She had shorts on, she ain't had nothing under it, so you know, I just pulled it to the side. Mind you, bro, the whole time that like we kissing and stuff for like a whole long 2, 3, 5 minutes, bro. Like like we kissing and stuff. And I guess that's what kept her turned on, bro, because I didn't know how to find the hole, bro. I was like, what's going on? And I watched a lot of videos, bro, but when that night came, I did not know where it was, but I was trying to find that. Anyway, I had to use my finger like a snake, you know what I'm saying? Finding little treasures. So I ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting in 2 minutes in. After 2 minutes, bro, I was done, bro. Like, I'm not even lying to you, bro. After 2 minutes, like, I was probably not even 2 minutes, bro. Like a couple strokes, and I was done. And I didn't have no condoms, bro, guys. I messed up. It's not that I messed up. I didn't go over there, but I was at that time where I should have been like having condoms on me just in case. You know what I'm saying? I was in a relationship. We was doing certain stuff, so it was just like I was at that time where I should have been mature to carry a condom on me anyway, just in case. But anyway, it wasn't planned, so I ain't had no condom, bro. So I just like I let a lot of stuff out. So don't know. I lucked up. I don't got no little baby right now. I lucked up. So, anyway, it got over. And mind you, like I said, when I was leaning back, because we was kissing before everything happened, when everything was happening before my eyes, I looked around because I wanted to make sure nobody was gonna walk up on the truck or nothing like that, or her neighbors. Cause I was between her house, because when she said she was bringing it out, I had pulled past her house just a little bit, because it's her house, it's a field, and then it's her neighbor's house. So, I was on the road though, and I just like parked where in between them houses would be. And so when she started walking out, I see her coming up behind the truck. So that's how that went. But I can still see her garage. So as we leaning back, bro, I didn't know, but her dad was outside smoking. He still do. He get like lit, dude. So then, bro, when we got done, bro, tell me why. It was her dad, bro. I'm gonna tell you how I found. Cause a few months later, I actually moved in. A few months later, I moved in at her house, and her dad was just like, "Hey, y'all better keep the noise down in my house though." And she was just like, "What?" And she was laughing, and I was like laughing, cause I wouldn't try to get on that topic with her dad. You know, that's kind of weird. So you don't want to say the wrong thing. You don't want to just be weird. I don't know. So I had, bruh. Her dad literally said that, and then she was like, "What?" So we laugh in that situation. I'm trying to laugh it off and just go away. So it didn't work that way. So he say, "Y'all know what I'm talking about." And then I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Pop." I was trying to say we ain't do that, nothing like that. And then he was like, "Please." And he kept bringing it up. He like, "So you mean to tell me that time when y'all and you was crying, and then you left outside with his backpack, and you had on shorts, and he closed his truck door, and I was by the garage." He named it, but he was like laughing the whole time, like he was like making a joke out of it. I was like, whoa, wow. And he brought up time. So long story short, but he was like, "Look, we got all these." I don't know. He wasn't trying to be racist, but he was just like, "We got all these people around here." But they did. I see his point, because they did have some like racist acting like neighbors. And so I guess he didn't want his daughter just being outside letting anybody, you know what I'm saying, see that I'd rather y'all be in the house so that like no one just see my daughter out there, and then nobody can just like put put something on my daughter like, okay, she's just, oh, his daughter out there just acting fast and stuff like that. I was 17, she was 18, so I really don't think it's acting fast. We weren't alone. But I feel like, yeah, it like we were kids, we didn't have no house, so we couldn't go to the house. What you expect, just, you know what I'm saying, we lived at our parents' house. We had it, you know what I'm saying, it was our first time, so we wanted to do it somewhere. So that's how that went. So yeah, like I said, bro, her dad caught us, and it was alright. So, hey, that was my first time, bro. Like that's how I lost my virginity, in my truck. But let me know how y'all first time was, cause I wasn't really. I was nervous, like a lot of thoughts were going through my head, but I wasn't as nervous. I wasn't like panicking, but I was nervous, like, dang, how's it supposed to go? Cause you didn't want to be awkward, like, am I only one to do that thing like this? Am I only man who think like this? But before I was doing it, I was just like, dude, like, I don't know, like, am I supposed to do it slow? You know what I'm saying? Hard? You know what I'm saying? You don't know all that stuff, so. A lot of thoughts was going through my head, but I was alright. And I guess when it was over, you know what I'm saying, it was over. I laid down for a little few seconds. I didn't even pull out, bro. So, fellas, it was gonna be your first time, and y'all not in a position to take care of no little kid, bro. Don't be like I did, bro, cause I ain't had no condom. I went all the way in. Like, I didn't even pull out. Like, after it was done, I didn't even pull out, dude. So I could have had a little mini me walking around here, and it would have been that. But I hope y'all enjoyed that video, man. If you did, man, give this video a thumbs up. Turn your post notification on for future videos like this, dude. And subscribe to the channel. But